is 9 News. With
Third in just 3 weeks. This time, a 15-year-old boy was mauled at Avalon as he surfed with his dad. Alison Langdon joins us now from Avalon Beach. Ali, just how bad was this one?
Mark, the teenager had a big chunk taken out of his thigh and also from his calf. His leg is broken and he went into surgery at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now, he was said to be in pretty good spirits, but there is the fear of infection. Now, those who were here earlier today said that the attack was vicious and swift. 15-year-old Andrew Lindop conscious but heavily sedated to dull the pain in his left leg. Quick thinking by his father Charles, a surf lifesaving captain, who tied a shirt around the top of his thigh to slow the blood loss. As his mother watched on anxiously, comforted by friends, Andrew was stabilised, then airlifted to Royal North Shore Hospital. 18-year-old Dylan Cram and his mate Harry Van were just about to head in for a surf when they heard screaming.
I don't know, pretty frantic and just yelling out at the top of his lungs, realised something bad was going on.
Bleeding heavily, Andrew was pushed onto a wave by his father. By the time the boys got to him, he was trying to drag himself onto the shore.
Didn't really know what they were screaming about till I really saw his leg and sort of stopped for a second. Didn't even believe it was happening.
Dozens of local kids were down at the beach. They saw the whole thing.
And he crawled up a few metres up the beach and then collapsed.
He just got pulled in and there was blood everywhere.
All beaches in the area were immediately closed. Still, this swimmer, unaware of the commotion, went in just metres from where the shark had attacked. He was quickly told it wasn't safe.
Thought I'd better get out. Can't really argue with the authority.
Some surfers did, choosing to ignore the warning as an extensive air and water search was launched.
Nothing sighted. Several sweeps conducted at each beach.
Andrew and his family are all involved in surf lifesaving. Mike and Volker were on patrol this morning. They said the keen surfer had been sitting on his board and didn't even see the shark.
The dad was looking at his son at the time and saw a little bit of thrashing, and the son said himself he thought it was his dad mucking around behind him.
Authorities are yet to identify the type of shark that was responsible, but joining me now is Michael Brown from Surfwatch. And Michael, you believe this was a great white. Why is that?
Well, that's right, Alison. Different sharks tend to attack in different ways. In the case of this morning's attack, it looks like the shark has come in under the victim and then launched itself vertically up into the attack. This is very reminiscent of the way a great white works.
Now, you're quite alarmed by the number of great whites that you've seen in the area.
That's right. Over the last couple of years, we've just seen an increasing amount of great whites. This year so far, we've sighted more than 27 great whites off Sydney beaches. It's an absolutely unbelievable increase over the last couple of years.
And I think you said that compared to just 7 last year, is that right?
That's right, and only 1 shark the year before. So we really are seeing huge jumps in the numbers.
You've raised these concerns with the government. What's their reaction been?
Well, I guess I've been raising these concerns now for several months with all the different sightings that we've had, and generally the government's response is very dismissive.
Well, hopefully they might do something about it now.
We can only hope.
Thanks, Michael. So, Mark, there you heard 27 great whites we've spotted off the coast of Sydney since the beginning of January.
OK, Ali, not a nice statistic. Thank you. There were closures right along the northern beaches. Palm Beach, Whale Beach, Bergola, Newport, Bungan and Manly were all closed following the shark attack. And further south there was panic at Maroubra this afternoon, with swimmers ordered out of the water.
There has been a confirmed shark sighting off the southern end of the beach.
Lifesavers and a helicopter were called in to herd the shark out to sea. The Rabbitohs, who'd played in the Charity Shield last night, had just been in the surf for a recovery session. There was no such panic in Sydney Harbour this morning, where despite a shark attack 2 weeks ago and a bull shark being caught